Recession, a frightening word in the economic field for all countries in the world. They are fighting to avoid a recession. But what does this actually mean? In macroeconomics, a recession or slump is a condition when the gross domestic product declines, or when real economic growth is negative for 2 quarters or more in 1 year. A recession can have a significant impact on the economy and everyday life, such as decreased employment, decreased income, increased poverty, decreased investment, and social and physiological effects that may occur. Our own country, namely Indonesia, has experienced a recession 3 times. The first recession occurred in 1963. The cause of the recession at that time was swelling government spending led to hyperinflation. The decision taken by President Sukarno at that time caused the budget deficit to go up to 600% in 1965. The recession made the Indonesian economy only able to return to positive in 1970, when the country's leadership was held by Suharto. The second recession occurred from 1997 until 1998. The heyday of Suharto broke back the positive of the Indonesian economy, which only lasted about 20 years. The country's economy boomed again in the 90s, specific in 1997 or 1998. The Asian financial crisis was the cause. At that time, Indonesia was in recession for 3 consecutive quarters. As a result, the rupiah exchange rate skyrocketed 80% to 16,000 rupiah per US dollar. It was only 9,000 rupiah per US dollar. The climax was when the people began to distrust President Suharto, which led to large-scale demonstrations in various parts of Indonesia. In the end, Suharto stepped down from his position as president. The third recession occurred in 2020. Indonesia is facing another recession in 2020. This case just happened 3 years ago. This time, the main problem is the worsening world economic condition due to the COVID-19 pandemic storm. Many countries carry out lockdowns, which result in stagnant world trade. Indonesia's economic growth in the first quarter of 2020 contracted by -5.32%, and in the second quarter by -3.49%. During 2020, Indonesia has not been able to emerge from that. It was only in the second quarter of 2021 that Indonesia emerged from the recession, where it recorded economic growth of 7.07%. There are several ways we can do to overcome this situation. First, setting up an emergency fund. Second, looking for passive income. Third, minimizing expenses and debt. Fourth, using insurance. And the last one is active investment. Let's help the government to reduce and avoid a recession in the future.